Hello there, Oddimus Prime here, and welcome to our PTTV TFCON special. I'm joined, as usual, by my immaculate co-host, Primetime Moff. Hi, Moff.
Hi mate, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's been a little while since we've had a video. We've had lots of stuff going on life-wise. There was TFUKCon, and then just masses of busy things happening up between now and then, and we got a bit lax. But yeah, it's been a fun time. But we're back ish. We've got plans, haven't we, Moff? Ish.
We do, yeah. And as I said to you earlier, the it sucks not having done videos, but it sucks not having just a chance to chat and catch up. And I think that's the kind of bit that I'm kind of looking forward to getting back into it. And we're on countdown season for the biggest convention in the UK of the year, TFN, where I get to boss you around, where I get to hang around with you for a weekend. And I'm properly excited for that. So, I think it's good for us to come back and do some chats and do some stuff. And we've been talking about where do we kick back into, a new video? What are we going to do? And then literally, it was like as if both of us were not very smart, because when the news stuff dropped last night, I was like, oh, well, that's an obvious one for us to chat about, because there's some cool toys to talk about.
Yeah. There's been lots of stuff that's happened in the last couple of months that we've just missed. We've not been out of time doing a video. The videos that we had planned didn't quite pan out the way we were intending them to, and we sort of missed all of our own self-imposed deadlines and everything else. But yeah, we've got TFN coming up, so we're going to do some videos on the build up to TFN. We have ideas for that. It's going to be really good. TFN itself is going to be amazing. I genuinely can't wait to be told what to do for an entire weekend. That's going to be fun. And yeah, so that's that. And then we've got ideas and plans for the next few months after that, up to the end of the year, hopefully, if all goes according to plan. But let's now talk about TFCon, which I keep almost calling TFUKCon, which is not correct. TFCon.
No, but it's hard not to when you can talk about TFUKCon so much. It's not as if when TFUKCon finishes for people, they then think, oh, that's it for till next year. We're still talking about it, on a regular basis. It's hard not to, and I've done the exact same. I was doing it to Kerry last night, and she was like, it's not TFUKCon. I was like, oh yeah, no, it is. TFUKCon in Toronto. Bye, wife.
yeah, that would definitely be a divorce class con. Yeah, it's weird because the week after TFUKCon, I was still hanging around with Bob Scare because we went to MCM Comic Con.
Friends. Yeah.
Nice.
Which was
he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
But actually, it was lovely because he was such a wonderful guest, such a wonderful person, and Bob was brilliant. Bob was a great guest for TFUKCon, great guest for the community, really engaged, and it was just wonderful to see him just sitting, almost holding court, especially on the Saturday night with a few of yous. I realised very quickly I have a thick Scottish accent that I don't notice. But then when I've got a drink in me, I've got a thicker Scottish accent, and Bob really struggled, so I made my excuses and left and apologised. And I said that to him on the Sunday morning, like, I'd have loved to sat with you, but I know it was hard. Easier when I was interviewing him on stage because I could enunciate more. I didn't have a drink in me, and it wasn't just natural. Oh, Bobbag, what are you doing?
I mean, yeah, you are just almost impenetrable at times.
Right,
but
no, you still need to go inside and play. Come on. Right, Jamie, tell Jamie it's your turn to play PlayStation. He's not getting to play at all. All right. Apologies.
I'm just going to leave all
I
this
know.
in.
Tell me he's in trouble. Tell me he's in trouble.
Kick his ass. I'm just going to leave all this in.
Okay. So we talked about Bob.
Yeah.
We're fine. We don't need any more about Bob. That's fine.
I mean, I might even just cut out all the Bob stuff anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, just kind of. Yeah. Okay. Let's just move on then. Let's just move on.
So now we'll start that again because that was shit. Right. Why can I not restart without it going tits up every fucking time?
Want me to restart? That easier.
No, I'm doing it because then you're going to do all the rest of the talking. I'm just going to go, oh yeah, that looks nice. Right, on to TFCon reveals. TFCON just happened in Toronto. There were an absolute ton of third-party reveals, and we're going to go through the majority of those and have a little bit of a chat about some of the most exciting things. But I'm going to pass over to Moff for the most of this part because he's paid more attention than I have.
Okay, so Simon, if you could share your screen. So Simon's going to share through the pictures. I'll just list through what they are. We're not going to go into great detail on them because there is a plethora of pictures and toys to be revealed. We'll kind of talk through them. We may get distracted and talk about specific ones, but our intention is to try and run through them all, and then at the very end we'll kind of pick our top ones. So,
boop. There we go. That's what I meant to do.
Presented by Oddimus Prime. And next. Right, so the first stuff was coming from Mechanical Skull Studios. So they've released a couple of bots. They have released the Armada Starscream and Legends class. And the repaint, I'm sure it's Ramjet. You'll correct me if I'm wrong. And those who remember the episodes, I did not really link with Armada stuff, but these toys are incredible. So they've now revealed that they're doing Thundercracker and Skywarp colours, and they look absolutely gorgeous. They come with their mini coins, which are proper mini coins. It's just so cool. But these are glorious. They transform really nice. They come with different swords, really nice. So I'm looking forward to getting these. And then we're going to Demolisher, right? So that is, what is his name in the show?
Demolisher.
Okay, and then next up they have revealed their Demolisher. Not a figure or toy that I had any interest in, but I'd be willing to give it a try based on how good the Mechanical Skull Studio stuff is. But then the next reveal they did was very cool. So for this one, it's showcasing off a G2 Megatron. Now
that is nice.
The disappointment I had from all the reviews with TFCon was there was no more detailed pictures of the Fans Hobby G2 Megatron masterpiece that's coming out, because that's going to be amazing. Love G2 Megatron, and that look at that. That's just like out of the comic book. Absolutely cracking. Really looking forward to it. And they also revealed that they're going to be doing another one, which is on the picture.
Sorry.
Oh, that's so good.
That is really nice.
And I'm assuming it didn't say anything about it being a bigger size. I'm assuming it's just Legend scale size. But to be coming with Laser Prime, no, it's not Laser Prime. What is it?
No, that it'll. Oh wait, no.
No, because it's got the
Hero Optimus Prime.
Hero Optimus Prime.
Yeah, with the or something. Yeah, yep.
So that I think both of them will go on my want list. So we'll move on. I look forward to seeing both of them in colour.
Oh, I might have to get both of those.
And honestly, like if Mechanical Skull Studio can produce them to the same level of quality transformation as the Seekers, these are going to be amazing. Yeah, and then amazing. Robot toys are Hello Robot Toys. I keep calling them robot toys, but apparently it's Hello Robot Toys. Anyway,
sure.
So this is a company who have been doing the Legend scale, mostly Legend scale Beast Wars stuff. So they did the Optimus Prime and Megatron, which have just had reissues. So if anybody's wanting these, they'll be available at TFN.
I've got the Primal. The Primal is gorgeous. I think there's. Is that the one that's got the repaint, the burning one? The
yes, yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
So these are lovely figures. Then they've done the Cheetor and Tigertron. So we've seen all these before. I think this is actually the Tigertron's got a toy deco to it. I think this is a kind of reveal that they're going to do. Yeah. Oh no, this is the one. Sorry. So this is the one that's going to. This looks more like Tony the Tiger. Like Tony the Tigertron. Again, these are lovely little figures. Really nice. And then the next picture the next toy we're going to see is the first of their masterpiece scale, which was their Scorponok, which I haven't even opened yet. I've got it sitting there, desperate to open. Lord Ventagon. So they've done two scales. So they've got their RTO1 was their like Megatron. The RTDO1 is the start of their kind of masterpiece scale. So this is just showing you more details of this. This is meant to be a really nice figure. As I say, I've just not got. It's in my pile of shame to open it.
So it's animated style, isn't it? So it's off the show as opposed to off the toy. That is gorgeous. I had not seen that.
It's really nice.
It is really nice.
and then they're doing that's just to kind of show you they're doing the different decals of it as well. So this is just kind of teasing it off. So then this is the second of their masterpiece scale. So this is the original Waspinator, which looks cracking. Really, I mean, Waspinator is one of the best characters in Transformers. Like, he's just fantastic. The original toy was good, but this was going to be good. So this is a masterpiece scale. Yeah. Then the next one you see, which is their Tarantulas. This is, so you've noticed this is RTO5. This is on the Legend scale. They are rumoured, or I have read that they are doing this toy in masterpiece scale as well. So they're going to try and keep both scales, which will be interesting to see how they do with that. But the colours on it look lovely. I'll probably buy them both because I'm an idiot and love Beast Wars. And then very exciting, right? So those who know how much I love Transmetals know my love for Transart, and Transart this year just decided we're done. The fan criticism was killing them, that, you know, whatever they did was not good enough, even though they're the only company doing them. And actually, some of the Transart stuff is incredible. So they just jacked it in, and they jacked it in before they did two toys, which was their Depth Charge and their Rampage. And it was like, are we not now going to get masterpiece versions of that? And Robot Toys have stepped in and were like, nope, we're going to do it. So it'll be interesting to see how these come out. So these are at masterpiece scale, called Kraken. Annoyingly, that this it only shows you the images of these, doesn't show you the tank mode. But I mean, that just looks, the way the Transart did it, it was like, let's take the original toy, slightly improve it and upscale it, and that was good because the original toys were so good. So I'm really curious to see how these come out. Really curious to see how these come out. Like, I'm not seeing any like tank treads in. So in like the original toy, the tank treads were in the claws. I know you know this, but just kind of audience. And so that's why I was like, I was gutted there wasn't an image of the tank mode to see how it works.
Do you know, I might be out of place here, but that looks very much like the original toy. It looks like it looks like what Transarts are doing, as opposed to making it a new thing out of it.
And that's the thing, that the original two original toys are two of the absolute peak Beast Wars toys.
Amazing.
They're just incredible, and it's just to get almost like, I have been so cautious with both of mine so the chrome doesn't come off of them. I've got some of my Transmetals have the chromes come off and you can't do anything about it. These I've been so precious with. I don't touch them, they just get displayed. The idea of getting a new one that I have no worries about, like, that's amazing for me. So I'm very much looking forward to it. So in the next one, I mean, look at that. Like, it does obviously have more posability.
Yeah,
these are 3D renders, I reckon, rather than the actual
toy. It's definitely 3D render.
If they can give us a bit more articulation, a bit bigger size, and still keep the chrome, these are going to be amazing. Yeah. So then I think it's onto the. There's my boy. So Depth Charge is my favourite Beast Wars character. But you can see in this one, right, so when you look at him in this, you can see that his chest's obviously more like the cartoon rather than like a toy. So his toy was quite prominent, big silver chest. So this one doesn't look quite so much like the toy. This one does look like it's kind of getting a good mesh between the two of them. But it's just beautiful. Like, I love the colours, I love the character, love the original toy. I am so excited for this. And this one does show you the alternate mode spaceship-y thing.
Yeah, whatever. The thing mode.
But it just, that excites me so much. I'm so looking forward to that.
It does look like they haven't got the disc launcher in there, but that's absolutely
that's a toy gimmick. Like,
I wouldn't expect it necessarily.
That's the challenge, isn't it? How do you do? What do you do? Do you keep with the toy gimmicks, or do you kind of keep with the bits? I would never expected Transart to do toy gimmicks. Like, same as I didn't expect Masterpiece Megatron not to have the water shooter. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, that's
no.
Get that balance. So that to me looks really nice. That chest that's the bit that I'm like, oh, this is really going to be good. So I'm very much looking forward to that one. So that's all from them. Then Nonif Productions have got an upgrade kit for the new Generation Select Triptychon. This was available at the convention, and then it's going to be available online in August. I am going to pick this one up for myself. I'll try and get some stock of it as well. Have you seen the toy hacks for the Triptychon?
I haven't. No.
I'll share you the TFCON. So if anybody's not seen it, go onto Toy Hax's website, look at the TFCON stickers to make it look like Gigastorm. This thing is I mean, it's a gorgeous color scheme. I think it's a much nicer color scheme, but this is built for. It feels like it was built for Gigastorm, and they just didn't pull the trigger.
I honestly don't understand why Hasbro didn't do him as Gigastorm.
No,
it makes no sense to me. But anyway,
for me, I quite like it because I do like the alternate colors and stuff. You know, if they did a Metro Titan Metroplex, I'd have probably bought that. Titans are ridiculously big. Where the hell do you fit them? And I have a very much big problem with that just now because I've got stuff I'm picking up at TFN and I'm like, I don't know where I'm putting this. And there's stuff in this slide that makes me go, I don't know where I'm putting that either.
TFCON was the one. TFCON was the one that stopped me from carrying on collecting Titan Glass because he was just so difficult to display because he was too wide to go sideways. You couldn't have him. But anyway, next.
Yeah, these are good. So these are just then upgrade kits for your bludgeon. I love a bludgeon, like a really big fan of bludgeon. So I think I'll pick these up for myself. I think these look really nice, and these are great. That mold's a great toy mold, you know. That in Tarn, you know, I think I got it twice in Tarn. I've got it twice in the bludgeon, and it's just lovely fun. So I'm looking forward to that. And then we got to New Age. So there wasn't much new stuff really. So it's weird because they only showed off 2 of the kind of hoist ones. So this is nice. I'm going to grab this just because, like, you know, animated Ratchet like Legends.
Yeah,
it's like the love.
It's really nice that they got him out of the hoist mold. It's not something that had necessarily occurred to me, but as soon as I saw it, it's like, oh, that's really obvious. Why has nobody done that before?
Oh, and then I'm going to forget. I should remember the next one. The next one is they've wrote it as Yellow Hoist, but it's not Yellow Hoist, and it's a G. Me and RJ had an argument about this. He was saying it was G2, and I was like, no, it's G1. But I can't remember, Scorcher or something like that. I can't remember.
I know exactly who you mean.
Yeah. So I think this was very popular when this was revealed originally, so that's pretty cool. And again, it's one of those ones like, well, that's really cool. They've managed to pull that out of the hoist mold, so that's really nice. And then the next bit they teased, which, and I've not read enough. I know Typhoon, and it's a Dinobot combiner, but is it using their Dinobots that they've already got? Like, I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Like, I've not looked into it enough. It doesn't interest me, so I don't get the Dinobot as a combiner. It doesn't excite me. It looks nice.
It does. It could be just using the existing,
and it's just a frame and they all click on. Yeah.
The middle part with Grimlock looks like that'll be, I don't know, maybe just jam Grimlock in there.
But I also wonder, like, they did like 17 colours of Dinobots. Did you get 17 colours of this kit?
I mean,
a G2 version.
They're going to have to re-release the Dinobots surely for it.
Yeah.
If that is the case. But yeah, it's interesting.
Unexpected. And then Craftsman's Toys. So they're the ones that are doing the Legends class Technobots, which are really nice. I've not long just opened their first release, and I've got their kind of second release coming for TFN. So these are looking really nice. And I thought this was going to be the best way to get a cool Technobot, which was one of my favourites from the original cartoon.
Oh, that's nice.
A better way for it for the future. But this is, I mean, that's the good thing with this is it won't be hugely big. They're not massively expensive, and it does look nice.
They remind me of is it Perfect Effect ones?
Yeah.
Sort of that sort of style.
Aesthetic, yeah, it does.
Yeah, nice. It does.
But these are really nice, really fun wee Transformers, nice wee bots. Yeah. You're close enough to reach. No, he's not. Get headphones in.
Boo.
Yeah. I know, but I don't. It doesn't bother me anymore. Like, and it's the original toys had feet and hands that come out. So it's like, I do like when is it MMC that do the all-in combiner where it's like Perfection series? Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's cool, but it doesn't bother me when it's like kind of this bit. So it's just a case of, for me, I'm buying this to make Computron. So actually, once I've put it together, that doesn't stress me in the slightest. So this is the second set. This is the one that's just about to come out, and then they have pictures of Lightspeed and Afterburner as well.
Get there. Oh, there's
not Lightspeed. Yeah, Lightspeed. What's the final one? So it's Afterburner, Scattershot, Lightspeed.
Oh. Yeah.
Yep, the other one, Bob.
Yeah.
It's always Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
So that they are really fun
Strafe?
wee toys. Strafe, yeah, well done, well done. So they are really nice wee toys. I think they're really cool. And then what like this is a total norm thing for these conventions to showcase off a prototype or a tease enough or something, and that's what they do here. A Grimlock type combiner prototype, which I don't know. The Computron I got because everybody else talked about how good it was. I'm not sure how this will land, and it's do we always need like I don't mind changing the aesthetics or something to kind of make it something different, but it just doesn't appeal to me. But it does.
It sort of skirts that line between being a Transformers third party thing and being something different, because it looks a bit like Grimlock, but not really. I mean, there's bits of the classics version in there you can sort of see, but also I don't know, Zoids. It looks more Zoidy to me.
Yeah,
especially with those backpack gun things. Bit Zoidzillary, but anyway. Ooh,
I know.
I mean, the body's pretty cool.
That face is funky, isn't it?
That looks really nice. It's an odd thing that we're suddenly going to get two Dinobot combiners.
Oh, I know.
It was the thing that everybody wanted. Everybody always wanted the Dinobot combiner, and then they finally got the Hasbro one, and it was pish.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody has actually managed to do a decent one, or one that's made me go, I want to buy it. But that I don't know actually.
No,
that's appealing to me now.
I bought all the Toy World Dinobots mainly because I thought they were the best for chrome and kind of the aesthetics of the original toy more. And it combined, and I've never once combined it, and I've never had an interest in combining it because I was like, I have no affiliation to that. Like, my Dinobots don't combine. Like, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And then this a new I like this a new company called Hammer Toys. They didn't have a logo, so I just yoinked some images off the Google machine. So,
oh yes, one for me.
So I believe this is Legend scale.
Yeah.
So, which again is good because space is an issue for us collectors. So I don't mind Legend scale so much anymore. You know, I have new space in here for Legends and for some G1 stuff, but the Legend stuff's nice. I don't have any affiliation to this character at all. It's a cool looking robot. I've always thought that, but
yeah. So that's the thin, tall style cans. So yeah, it'll be so tall. But yeah, that's definitely Legend scale. Big for Legend scale, but
wonder if this is the same company that did so there's a couple of companies that have not really had a name, so it may be, but I was wondering if this was the same company that did the Classics Prime.
Oh, possibly. This one. Yeah.
There's that, and then the other company that's kicking about is to have done a Legends Pro and a Legends Megatron, but again, you don't actually know. Like, still looks cool. Like, that's a cool, funky looking toy.
Yeah. I mean, how many Legend scale versions of that have there been?
I don't know. I don't know there had any. I don't know.
Well, there's the hybrid style version that was actually an official Takara one. That's sort of Legend scale. Probably about the same size as that actually, but that is a flimsy, floppy toy if ever there was one. And the tires, I got one second hand, and the tires had disintegrated on it. And this is a toy that's like what, 10, 15 years old?
Yeah,
well, maybe a bit older now. But yeah, you know,
it's a Prime, so you need to get it.
Oh yeah, obviously, it does look very pretty. Okay,
it does. I think I feel like that kind of style is going to be good. And then Toy Body, that does not look like a real logo, but
I mean, it might be. It's just very low res.
So these are Rise of the Beast toys. You've got Rise of the Beast, Bumblebee. It's kind of, if you like that toy, I have no massive love for them that I feel as if I need to buy anymore, but It's kind of funky, isn't it?
I saw the thumbnail for that and thought it was a really funky looking blue streak, but now I've realised it's Bumblebee. My interest has waned. To
As
the
it
point
should.
of,
As it should.
I mean, it's
No,
yeah,
I
it's
just say it's
fine.
rubbish.
Let's have a
It's
try
also
with-
tough when you don't see it in the real colours. Like, I think you need to see these things in real colours to really just judge them and tell them how rubbish they are.
Yeah. I mean, it looks all right, considering it's of a character who, in Rise of the Beast, spent 90% of the film dead, playing the Optimus Prime role of the movie, and apparently they're doing Scourge as well.
He's
That's
a Scourge. Yeah.
I like the Scourge design. It is a really
I do. No, I
nice
do.
design. I
agree.
don't feel I need any toys of it though.
No.
Dream Star Toys. I don't know who they are.
So they are the one that are doing the stylized Devastator. That
Mhm.
I've not heard anybody being interested in it. There'll be someday. If they likes it, like it just doesn't scream Devastator to me. It's the colours too muted, the designs too stylized. But
It looks more like a Lex Luthor armor suit than a
it
Transformer.
does actually, yeah, it does.
Yeah, those colours and yeah. Ooh, I don't like that. It almost looks TF1 style, kinda. That sort of more streamlined. I
No,
don't like that.
no,
That
and
is-
I don't mind the stylish, but they just don't click for me. They try to it's like try to be movie styled or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, anyway.
It's almost like they're going for like Transformers One style. I think because it's that sort of more humanoid kind of looking, much less kibble.
Yeah. Right, move on. Let's get past them. They are, but they are.
Oh
It's,
dear.
it's horrid, that, isn't it? Like, just doesn't work for me at all. There's no part of that. And obviously they've used two of the same sides so that they can give you a Devastator.
Yeah,
It's not going to be like that. But it just.
I like that more than the individual bots, but that's not to say that I like
it.
Yeah. Oh well, I don't have to like everything.
No.
And I don't like most things, so that's good. God, I remember when I used to like everything.
No.
That was a dangerous time. I'm glad I can be more picky now.
I think I'm in a position where I like to experience things more now and then make a judgment. But there's some that I just have no desire for, and this is one of those.
Mixmaster looks better, but
then you put the colours on it, and it'll be like, that colours just don't do anything for it.
Yeah. So it looks like a really wide front because that window's one piece. It weirdly makes it look really wide. I mean, it's a fine looking cement mixer, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's enough. Oh look, it's got a leg now. Okay, come on. There's enough pictures of this, please. Right, here we go. Cell or 01 Studio or whatever they're called now.
And before we did this video, I opened up my Unicron, and it's just gorgeous. Like, I love Unicron. I collect Unicrons, which is the horrific thing to collect. Unicrons in another toy we're going to talk about later that are expensive toys to collect. Like, what's going on with me? In my old age, I've went a bit crazy. But their Unicron, the robot mode is better than HasLab's, but I think HasLab's Planet mode is better than their robot. So I've managed to get the best of both worlds. But I was very impressed. The sturdiness of it. It's got big metal shoulders. So I was like, this is really cool. So this next one is going to be for their Golden Primus, their Cybertron. Their Primus, I've heard lots of really good things about. I don't get the Golden thing. Like, I don't get why you would want to pay that money for. You want it for Planet mode, and it's a lot of money for Planet mode. It says me that's what a HasLab for Planet mode. Like, really.
Oh, that's slightly different. Yeah, I don't. Oh, so wait. So this is literally a Primus off of the end of Headmasters, where the golden age of Cybertron happens.
Yeah, that's what I get from it as well.
That is a niche repaint for an expensive toy.
I was going to say, like, see when it's a 20 quid toy and you repaint it like Hasbro do, totally in for it. Like, totally get it. Like, why would you not use that mold? Expensive molds, like, nah, why not? Unless Hasbro turn around and decide they're going to do like a black HasLab Unicron, and then it's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
But
So no, it's cool enough as it is.
I,
I mean, engineering wise, I honestly like it. That even just doing a wee bit of transformation, just to kind of get it to be the way I wanted the Unicron to be, I was like, oh, this is really clever. And I'm looking forward to the day I do transform it, which won't be today. It's too warm for a big complicated transform.
I remember when we first saw pictures of Cell, or at the time, what company was it originally? And they sold it on to
No, Zeta.
Studio. Zeta, it was Zeta, yeah. I remember seeing the pictures of it, and everybody was raving about it. It was just about the same time that HasLab got announced, and because I was all in on the HasLab, I felt I couldn't like the other one. But also, I every time I look at it, when I transform something, I always have problems getting panels to line up and tab in properly, and that whole thing is just panel tab nightmare, and it gave me sweats just looking at it. But that said, the robot mode is absolutely gorgeous, and if I ever got one, it would just be sat in robot mode all the time. And this also looks gorgeous. But I don't see any need for a gold repaint.
No, no.
There's so many pictures of it as well. I thought I was done. But
and then the other thing they're doing is
there we go.
what you're about to see. And do you know what's really interesting? And I'll show you this. I'll send you a picture. So there's a company has done a very small, like Legends scale Primus, which looks so like this. It's like, what? How? I bought it. It was like 15 quid, 16 quid.
Yeah.
And it's really funky. It's really cool. It is actually really cool. I think if they did that in this colour, I would probably just go, yeah, I'm going to buy that, because why not? But
so,
these 3 stands.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? I mean, is it to justify the price? That's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Yeah, the small scale one I've seen a few times, and actually really quite want that. I might just have it as a desk bot, literally just to sit on my desk in planet mode.
Yeah,
it's a broadside.
No, this is cool. So this is one I think will be really interesting to see. A proper masterpiece scale broadside. As I say, the engineering from Studios has been very impressive. So to see it come in a proper masterpiece scale thing will be cool. The challenge with any triple changer, and I think broadside's the worst in my opinion, is try to get the 3 modes. And I don't think you can. Like, I genuinely don't. I think you have to, same as in a normal transformer, you have to pick one over the other, robot or vehicle. I mean, engineering wise, that's clever. Look how much it can properly get in its nails. Like, it's engineering. It's going to be cool. I think the plane mode's the weakest, but I think the plane mode in the original was the weakest.
I don't think they've ever, any version of broadsides, managed to have a decent plane mode without making the battleship mode look terrible.
And the aircraft carrier mode looks cool, so I'm okay with that. The robot mode looks cool.
This is big. 45 centimeters in jet mode and 44 centimeters or 40 centimeters in height for the robot mode. That's big.
It's big toy.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's what it is.
Yeah.
But
nobody's putting broadside in a plane mode. Like, they aren't.
Why?
They're putting it in battleship, or they're putting it in robot mode. Nobody's putting it. And the battleship looks nice.
Yeah.
I think it comes with mini jets. I think. Sure, it comes with mini aerial bots.
Oh,
and there's no picture from this. I'm sure there is. And then this is great. I love when companies rip off logos. So clearly meant to be Bandai, but it's not. So like, we're going third party logo as well. So this is on some legend scale, Rise of the Beast and Blaveverse kind of stuff. So let's run through them. So Rise of the Fallen, Prime, legend scale. Yeah, it is what it is.
It's all right. Yeah,
all right.
Ish.
Yeah.
Obligatory Nemesis repaint.
Yep. Which is alright. Again, I don't mind the Nemesis repaint. The good bit is then they do a Revenge of the Fallen Jetfire. Revenge of the Fallen Jetfire, which does combine with the Prime. So that's kind of cool. Like, I remember doing that with the Hasbro, their leader class version, was it? I don't know what size it would have been. But whatever it was, I was like, this is really fun. So the idea of doing kind of legend scale size. Look at the size of that plane versus the Prime, but it's right. Like, that's what it should be, I suppose. But just ridiculous. And then I'm sure there is a picture that we can buy.
I was going to say, yeah. I mean, the playing mode. There's no way of getting away from having a Kibbletron for this figure. The whole bottom of him is just bits, but because the stealth jet is just so thin and there's nowhere to hide anything. Anyway, robot mode's great, but I am not a fan of that. Well, no, that's not true. I don't mind that robot mode. I've not got anything. I've got several Revenge of the Fallen Jetfires, but they're all combined with Optimus. I would never display him as that.
Jetfire. No, I agree. And I'm a Jetfire, Skyfire guy. Still doesn't interest me. Like,
no, he's too far removed from Jetfire as a character to like. That makes sense to me anyway. Oh, he's massive.
He's massive. But then, so I'm sure they've got a picture of them combined. Yeah, so they have.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's mad looking, like huge. But that's I think it's good. I think it's good that they managed to pull that off at that legend scale. So it'll be interesting to see. See that one in person.
The scaling does seem to have been done specifically for that. That mode does look probably the most like how he does in the film, because he's chunky in the film, and all of the other versions, or a lot of the other versions, are quite slight because. Scaling and whatever else. But that
let's move on.
No, I'm getting there. There's just so many pictures.
And then next up, they've got a Dark Kingdom Sentinel Prime, which is just a great prototype. That's what it is.
I mean, Sentinel Prime.
It's not even great, but
that's just a 3D render. Yeah,
it's not a bad face sculpt.
No, it's good. It's good face sculpt,
especially at Legends class. Like, it's not a bad bit. And then Magic Square with a... Oh, I just realised something that I maybe mistook when I'm reading this. So Magic Square, so click on, so we've got the first up, they've got the Chibi White Magnus of the...
Makudo.
Makudo, yeah. So he was quite popular, the Prime. That's alright, like it's...
Yeah, I've got him here. He's nice. I quite enjoyed playing with him for a bit, and then he just went on the shelf. He's a cool little thing. Do I need a white ray paint? No.
But we've known about him for a while, so let's move on for him, and then we've got
so many pictures.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Big head. There we go.
And then they've got their Vortex. I think a lot of people are really excited for Magic Square Combaticons, so it's a nice looking Vortex. It's quite clean.
It's really nice.
It's really nice with that picture.
That setup, gorgeous,
isn't it? Their masterpiece stuff is. I know Pete's massively excited for it, and it is really nice. So
yeah, no, there's
and they're very clean looking, aren't they? They're
they're
nice.
really nice.
I like those effects with it as well. It's really cool, done well. So yeah. I'll wait. Let's see. Like, we look at that's cool. It's a cool way to show it off without showing it all. Like,
yeah, I like
that's
that.
Good.
And whatever, I don't know.
So this is Lucky Cat. I was trying to work out. So because the only reason I knew that is because I'm reading through the list. It's got question marks. And I'm thinking, going, is that just moving on from Magic Square? Because that's not right. So it's onto the Chibi stuff. So this is a Chibi. They did the Chibi Prairie King, which is genuinely one of my favourite toys of the year. Absolutely love the thing. I think it's great fun. So cool. Just looks funky. It doesn't scale. Doesn't fit with anything until now, because now they're going to do the Combaticons, which I will buy because they were just great fun. Just a funky style. Kind of a bit blocky Galaxy Defender-ish.
Yeah.
A wee bit bigger than that, but that's okay because I've got them designed with that. So that's cool.
Underneath that text there, Steel Kiddie Party, which I like.
Some of the names are third party stuff.
Some of the names are fantastic. I love it.
I think they do a picture of the kind of look how good they are. Like,
yeah, I really like that. So
and then see with the Predator King, if you did the original pre-order stuff, which is where I got it made from. Wait, you see, there's a picture of the Predator King like that, but it came with them. So the light effects work with a magnet,
right?
And loads of them do. Loads of your toys work with a magnet, but the magnet was a fidget toy, so it's like there's a magnet inside a fidget toy, and it's just a wee paw, and you just click the paws. But I mean, that's stupid. Like, that's how you put all the accessories together to keep them together if you have to keep them separate.
Absolutely,
but it's funny,
amazing.
Like, yeah. So that's really cool. I think I'll pick that one up, and then they've got another one.
Yeah,
It's cool. this is the one I'll buy that because I want the Dinobots.
Mm.
I'm not so worried about they having a Volcanicus. I want the Dinobots because that style. Look at them. I mean, they are
It's
just
so cute.
there's proper chibi style. This is my favourite
Sorry,
of them
yeah.
all. So they've not revealed any more of the Dinobots, but it's safe to be say that they're going to be fun like that. The the Megatron is just fabulous because there's an accessory comes with it. If you've not seen it, you are about to. How good is that? Like, look at the smiley face when he does it too. So I think that's brilliant. Like personally, that was one of my favorite reveals of last night. I was like, that's fun. Doesn't matter anything. Look, how good is that?
Oh, they've got to do a Jurassic Park repaint.
Oh, I know. I just. There, honestly, it's one of the toys that I had no. I was like, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Then I was like, I'm just gonna take one. I'm gonna open it, and I was like, this is really fun. Like it was one of the most fun sets I've done, and I took loads of pictures of it. And I don't do pictures of my toys really. Like I'll take a picture to kind of show my a wee friend group what I've picked up. I don't then take lots of pictures. I took loads of pictures really at that because I was just like, this is so cool. So yeah, so I like that.
I might need to get that Predator King set because I'm kind of in love with all of this. I've not picked up the Lucky Cat Prime. A couple of times it's sort of come up, and I think I missed the pre-order of it at some point, and blah 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 blah. But now it's the Battle Damage one. But yeah, it's one of been me to pick up for a while. Sorry, I just want one more look at that. I need that. I need
It's
that.
good, isn't it?
I need that.
I'm just going to take a note on it and see if I can get your Predator. I'm and very much we talked about this beginning. I'm very much in TFN mode of what have I not got that I need to try and get, and I'm going to. There's a couple of things that I'm going to try and get restocks of before TFN, and actually I think that's one because it's good fun and it kind of shows with. So then this is on a Transform Dreamwave who have often done upgrade kits for stuff. So like I've got their upgrade kit for something, but this is an upgrade kit for. This is an upgrade kit. It's not an upgrade kit. This is like it's upgrade kit, but also is a mini robot that then can. It's a mini like downscaled version of the Titan that then can kind of work with Galvatron. So it's kind of weird. Like this is the first foray into actually doing a figure. So I'll be curious to see how this comes out. I mean, it's got all the style aesthetics of the big thing, but and I think I believe it all separates and does all its different bits, but actually can combine properly with the.
Okay, so it's sort of a replacement for the mini version that comes with. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. So it's an upgrade, but also not an upgrade. Yeah, I see what you mean. Nice.
It's interesting. So we'll see where they go. Interesting. Yeah. And so there's a couple more pictures, I think. And then, this is the one that came with the jets. So I thought that was cool because it came with the mini jets. So I knew there was a something that came with mini jets. It's this one that comes with mini jets.
Nice.
So that's kind of cool. So I think they're all mini-cons, aren't they? Or they all wear mini-cons?
I think so, yeah. I think it's something with Star Saber team, but other things. Nice. Oh, so many pictures. Yes, okay. Well done. Thank you.
The next company up is a company called Toy Notch. And these aren't really Transformers, but they're kind of still cool. So it's Astrobots.
Oh, yeah, Astrobots.
Or Astrobotics. I don't know what the difference is. So there's an Astrobot and there's Astrobotics. I don't know enough about the line. They've kind of got a cool look to them. They are kind of funky.
Isn't Astrobots the line that Simon Furman's writing?
Yeah. But what's like? So Astrobots I knew of, but Astrobotics I didn't. So I don't know.
Oh, that's cool.
How cool.
That's got some.
They always look kind of funky looking.
Yeah, that's got sort of.
What's
IDW / Jetfire kind of vibes, colouring wise. Nice. That's nice.
Yeah. Good posability on them. And then into MMC, I think there's a lot in MMCs that hadn't been seen before, so we can kind of run through them. So this is their version of IDW Megatron, which I think was a kind of out of left field. People weren't expecting that when it first was announced.
Nice.
It's nice enough.
Just a slightly different coloured version of one that's already had, isn't it?
Yeah. Ooh. This is cool. So
yeah,
this is one that I am like, oh no, I don't have that original toy. That original toy now needs to go on the TFN list because I want to do this because you know my love of a bit of Power Master and upgrading, and this just feels like you're kind of doing that with it.
Yeah, it's the odd thing where they're skipping the Power Master bite and going straight to Godmaster, which a few of them have sort of done before. Like Striker Manus was a similar sort of thing. ish.
Did you ever do? Did you ever do the upgrade kit for the animated Optimus to do it?
No, not the animated one. No.
Was it Legacy animated? Yeah, it was Legacy animated Optimus. The upgrade kit to do it to the winged one was beautiful. So this looks lovely. Like this really does look nice.
It really does.
So again, this is on my list now to try and get the original bought at TFN, which I've seen at TFNs the last couple of years. So I'm hoping might reach out to.
There's a few versions of it. Yeah, there's a couple. I think I might need to get a second one to be able to have displayed. Oh, great. That's nice. Next.
And then Perfection Series, this is what we talked about earlier on about the runs where it's like everything built in and really cool.
Oh, yeah.
So this is really nice. Like, if it wasn't for the price and the scale and where's it going to go, I think I would be back all in this. I really, really like it. The RID, Bruticus, or it's not Bruticus, what is it called?
Ruination.
Gorgeous.
Wow,
I love these colours. I love these colours. I am very hopeful that Hasbro will do the colours because I think I can fit that in my display more. This is just too big for me. I'm struggling to comprehend how I'm fitting a Combiner Devastator in.
Well, luckily there's nothing else big coming.
Again, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Like
those colours are so nice.
And
I always love the colours of that version.
And I'm kind of hold strong and not keen on this because it's gorgeous. Like it's really nice. And the fact it's all built in is really cool. I'd love to experience that. I do think I would enjoy it. So it just looks brilliant.
It does. That combined mode just looks absolute sex. I mean, they released the original colour one already. I was saying.
Yeah. So I believe they're doing the Japanese colours. One's an exclusive, and one's not an exclusive. But I've not looked into it enough because I don't want to look into it enough. Because I don't want to fall into the trap of I need to get this. So I'm kind of trying to stay out of it.
Best
I don't need
to
to and everything. But it's beautiful, like absolutely beautiful.
There's some. It's the colours that are doing it for me. That orange.
Colours always did it for me. I think it's like such a nice. Like I always said that about RID. RID took some of the best molds, and cause that's a great original Bruticus, a great combiner. Might be my favourite of the Scramble City combiners. In fact, that's probably is a favourite of Scramble City combiners. And then gave it an awesome colour bit, same as they took Fort Max, gave it an awesome colour bit. So yeah, this is dangerous. So it's like get away, get off the screen before I go pre-order it. And then there, some more of the Devastator. I've heard very good things of XTB's Devastator, so I've heard good things about this as well. So again, this is the Perfection series, all built in. That's clever. And I think that's how you do something slightly different. I think every day, all these companies should try and do something different to somebody else. So to do the all built in, the idea is really cool. So we've got Mixmaster, just to kind of showcase that off, and then I think we go into the protectable. So we go to Groove. Streetwise, sorry, yeah.
No, I think Groove is right. I was being wrong.
Yeah, Streetwise the car, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's nice. I mean, that's a nice looking. And the challenge with them is always the aspect that challenge with any Transformers is scale. Like you can't, when it's going to get to this, you're going to have your scale issues of a motorbike the same size as a helicopter and stuff. It's just not going to work, and that's okay. You just need to kind of forget that. Then they've got their tapes. So previously, or I think they actually did a TFCON exclusive of the Rhinox. Ramhorn.
Ramhorn, yeah.
Yeah, so Steel Jaw has had a release, so is the 2 Rewind and Eject. So this is their Ramhorn. It's really nice. Like that's a really look at that's coming for a flat tape, and these are the ones that are kind of proper tape size. So I know Greg will get into that.
Look at it is.
I know. I've only did the Soundwaves tapes on this scale, just because it's Soundwave, but this is cool. And then we go on to Fans Hobby. Fans Hobby showed off their more pictures of their snare, which is an exclusive, so it was available at TFCon. It's also available online. I know Andy from Transformers Show is going to pick this up. I'm
Paddy
caving on this one. Paddy will buy it, yeah. I remember last year somebody traded in one of the repaints, and it was just gorgeous. These are like Fans Hobby stuff is so good in terms of it's a big ass toy, big ass masterpiece, but still feels like a fun toy. Like, and I think that's really clever.
Yeah.
The recent Pretender, which I can't think his name now.
Metal Hawk.
It's just brilliant. It's so clever, so clever, and it just makes me excited about the future of stuff. So that's awesome. And then you're repainting the Star Saber team. Star Saber team were mega popular. I've managed to pick up a couple extra just for hopefully keep them to TFN. But in a purple saber, they've done all their other bots in purple. The purple sets are gorgeous. Like I don't have an affiliation for the Armada stuff, but in purple it's really cool. And then we go on to the
G.I. Joe toy.
Yes, they've started to do G.I. Joe toys, so third-party G.I. Joe toys. So it's not a Transformer really. It doesn't transform, but it's cool. It's still cool.
Yeah,
it's classified scale.
Yeah, I have two. No. That's
and then we go to the bad boy selection. I mean, look at that. The three of them together look really nice. They do. Like
they do. So is the Fang like a repaint of the? Yeah, it is. Anyway, carry on. Oh yeah, Fanstoys.
So the first one up is the real grey prototype of Turbo, which is their wind charger. It's really nice. You think we're being desperate for a new masterpiece wind charger. XTB's one does not hold up. It's been desperately needing done. So this is a great bit. Have I told you I don't know if I sent this to you. I looked at that straight away and I didn't think wind charger. Do you know what I thought? Gadget mobile.
Yeah,
like that bottom picture is a gadget mobile.
Yeah, I looked at that earlier, and the back end, I don't like the way that it sticks out. It's an odd choice. It seems so unnecessary.
Yeah, I agree. I think it looks good in robot mode, but I'm not sold on the alt mode. But then again, the nicest way, I am going to buy this and I'm going to put it on my shelf in robot mode to complete my masterpiece collection, just to improve the wind charger I have. So no, I think it's very good. I think it looks good.
Yeah, robot mode's gorgeous. The car. Ooh. Anyway,
look forward to see the colour prototypes. This came out of nowhere. But I didn't see anyone predicting this. So they've finished one combiner. They're literally within the next 2 months, within the next month probably. The final bit of Menacor will be coming out, so they'll have finished 2. They have had 2 bots of Devastator, and it's like, oh, who are they going to do next? There was no part of me thought Computron. There's no part of any that I wager thought Computron. I reckon people would have thought Defensor. I just don't think you were thinking into this. Bruticus. The fact that other companies are doing Bruticus, like Fanstoys' habit is, oh, you're doing something, we'll do something. Nobody saw this coming. I'm personally very excited. I think Computron's great. He's one of my favourite characters from a show point of view for a combiner. So I don't know if I'll buy these, put them aside, and then make a decision at the end. I think, but I'm cool with it.
Yeah, sorry, I got.
I think they did 2. I'm sure they did. Yeah, because they did Strafe, and then they've got Nose Cone.
Yes. Yeah.
So as I say, I'm going to keep going with the Craftsman's Toy Legend scale, because actually that's a far more manageable scale. These are great prototypes, so I think you're looking at 2027 before this is completed at the very, very earliest. Considering where we're at with other stuff, we know roughly where we are until probably February next year. Some of this stuff, and listen, we've had great prototypes from Fanstoys that then don't come in. We've had coloured prototypes or coloured images of like Chrome Dome that's came to nothing. So I'm not rushing for this, and I'm okay with it not rushing.
It might actually even be a 3D render rather than an actual grey.
I think it is. I think it's a 3D render rather than it is. But it's still, it'll be cool to see.
For sure.
I'll look forward to it. And then they go on to, so this is the 4th. Yeah, so this is the 4th of them.
Constructicons?
A, B, C, D, yeah, D. Sorry, I was just trying to look at my head there. Yeah, so this is long haul. So we've got 2 released. One's not long off. I can't think where it is. I think it might be the beginning of next year. Actually, I can't remember. The release schedule offhand. That looks cool enough. Like the bit with the Fanstoys, the combiners, the Constructicons is in the nicest way. Their Devastator is going to be the best Devastator in my opinion. It will be. There's certainly aspects of the toy, the individual bots, you can see that they're focused on that, and that's okay, because that's, again, back to Triple Changer, you have to prioritise something. If you try to do everything well, you're not going to do it. So back to the master of Jack of all trades, master of none. they're going for Devastator, and their Devastator's going to be badass.
I'm going to make a really, really nerdy nitpick that I don't like. So it's very much animated style.
Yeah.
But it's got chrome realistic wheel rims and rubber tires, which rubber tires is fine, but the chrome, anyway, that's just me being picky for no reason. I don't know why. It just looks weird with the rest of it looking so animated. Anyway, look, that's me being picky.
But look at that. Look how, see, do you know what I mean? Like that, you can see where the priority is. You look at the other modes, you can see where the priority is. That is going to be a clean, pretty looking Devastator.
It is. That is absolutely gorgeous.
And my headspace is still, I've not even opened the second of them right. I've not opened it because I'm like, I don't know where I'm putting this. That was my biggest issue until last night. Like, where am I putting a combiner, Fanstoys? And then they showed off, or they confirmed, because we've seen this grey model before. They confirmed Forticus Titanicus, and do you know, it's funny, I had a feeling yesterday, I saw people, sharing that some places are clearancing Hannibal, people trying to get rid of it, there's no interest in it, nobody wants Hannibal, because there's not going to do a Fort Max. And I was like, I think they are. I still think they are. I would love to see that happen. And then this comes up last night, and I just am in love. Like, I love Fort Max. I think it's easily my favourite toy. I am definitely going to buy the Big Mac one that's coming, which is like a missing link style. So it's going to be, I believe it's the same size as G1 Fort Max, but it's going to have articulations. It's going to be like an upscaled version of the Toy World Infinitor. So it's going to have articulation, but it's going to be G1 styled. This is obviously kind of got a G1 aesthetic to it, but it's just gorgeous. But the size of it is ridiculous. It's like 1.2 meters long. When you go to the picture, look at that. That blaster's a masterpiece blaster. That's not a small toy. That's a decent sized toy. That is frightening. And I think it comes with 2 versions of the sword as well, So you can kind of do more show, more toys. So my first thought was, oh my goodness, this is going to be amazing from a personal point of view. Then I had all the stress of, where am I storing stock of this? How am I shipping stock of this? When Jester came out last year, I was fighting to try and get box dimensions to order boxes to be able to ship it correctly, make it easy. I've ordered some bigger boxes for Bandit because I've heard Bandit's a little bit bigger. What am I doing with this? Am I hiring a van and just going up and down the country delivering it myself because it'll be easier and cheaper? But that's just, look at the size of that gun. Like, so there's no way in my head they're shipping that as one. I think, my personal opinion is they're going to do, like they did in Mega Supreme, they're going to do the body in 2 parts. I think they'll do COG as a separate as well.
Yeah.
So I think you're going to have
sword separately, surely.
So I think COG will come with a sword. So I think you've got A was Hannibal, their head, their Cerebros. So then you're going to have B, C, and D. That's my gut. That's my thought. I just hope they don't do, B's next year, C's the next again. They have to do the 2 bits of the body, not straight away after each other, because that's a killer for finances. Because this is going to be a 4-figure toy. I just don't know. But I couldn't work it. I'm looking and going to see if I could see anything that would showcase where it would maybe join together at the waist. But I don't care right now. I'm just living in I'm going to get a stupidly big Fort Max, and my wife's going to divorce me. Look at that. It's just. And it's obviously just rendered, and it's not a real prototype, so we still need to see prototype pictures, we still need to see it come out. So I don't think I think this is at least a year away. I think you'll get, I do think they'll split it in half. I think you'll get one half next year and one half the next again year. Because it's just such a big toy, it's an investment. Like, they're not doing one big combiner bit per year, more than one combiner bit a year. They had Jester last year, and they've got Bandit this year. Big expensive bit. It's too much to ask people to do 2 or 3 in a year, I think. So I think you'll get this and another, because Devastator's not going to have that. Devastator's going to be 6 individual bots. It doesn't have the big thing for the year. So I think they'll have this next year. I think you might get it like 6 months apart. So I think probably a year
Yeah.
away for one, 6 months after that for the other, and then tail end in 27 for the final bit of Computron. But I mean, I know there's companies that have obviously put pre-orders up before. Listen, I'm happy to share that we got an official offer of a Fortress Maximus within the My Time and Primetime Toys of how many were you getting. We got a proper solicitation for it. And I even at the time went, that's not happening. I mean, we'll put it in obviously, but it's not happening. That must have been 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. So there's still every chance. But I'm very excited.
I thought you might be.
That was fun.
I mean, I love Fortress Maximus. It's an easy pass for me in terms of cost and space.
Yeah.
But Fortress, if my collection was heading in a different direction, it would be something I'd be sorely contemplating, and started saving for. I can't see that being less than. It's got to be.
But
It's got to be about $1,000.
the Metroplex was 1.1.
Yeah, but this is also Fanstoys, not.
It's also Fanstoys.
So, I mean,
It's going to be. That's an event transformer. Like that's
of course. Yeah.
I got asked today. I think it's one that I would have at stock at TFN, and I don't know. I genuinely don't know how this is going to go. I've got a good core people who buy every Fanstoys from me. I can put it up and I can tell you my first, 24 people are going to pre-order every one, and I've already had some of them say they're not interested in this. But I've also had other people who don't buy all the Fanstoys say, I need this, can you make sure that I get one when it comes up? And I'm like, when it goes up, it'll go up. I think it'll be a really interesting one. It's definitely one that, I'm still waiting for the delivery of a Metroplex. I'm hoping there's going to be one of these big 4-foot Metroplexes at TFN
That'd be cool.
Been sold, but will be built and displayed at TFN. I'm just waiting for confirmation of delivery. If that comes out in time for a TFN, I will absolutely take my own one and put it on the stall because it'll be cool. Because that'll be it's just that aspect. You want to see these things. Like, that's why we're in this hobby. I do firmly believe, and I've said this so many times, if you limit yourself to say, I only collect one thing or other, you're cutting yourself off from amazing experiences. And it doesn't mean you need to buy them and collect them, but it can be, the best bit of TFN is being in the bar and going, oh, what's that you've got? And having like experience toys. Like, I've picked up more G1 bots. I've not bought a G1 bot on my own at any point, really. See, when I'm out with people and people are like, you need to try this experience, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, then, I'll buy it. So I think that'll be that kind of bit. So, top bots then from the reviews. You can guess mine.
Yeah, that's a difficult one for you. I think no, I'm going to go for that Lucky Cat Megatron. I hadn't seen it before. We were looking through these, and I just instantly I need it in my life. I need it.
Yeah, I agree. That's in my top 3. Fort Max. I mean, Fort Max I'd already seen before. Like I've seen the great prototypes. It's more just the now that it's going to happen that makes me excited.
Yeah.
So Fort Max. The bits I didn't expect were I'd seen the Megatron, but I still think that looks amazing. The depth charge and Rampage, like that we're going to get bigger masterpiece scale, more show accurate. I'm very excited at them. I didn't expect the Hero Optimus Prime and the GT.
No, that'd be cool.
And as I say, that company's honestly their Armada Starscream, which is just behind me, is fabulous. So I think it's the best third-party panel section I've seen in a long time in terms of for a personal point of view, of stuff that I was like, oh, I'm really excited. Like, I could go through the company. So Mechanical Skull Studio, yep, there's something I'd buy for them. Hello Robot Toys, yep, buy something for men. Non-F Productions, yep, buy something for the men. New Age, Animated Ratchet, so yeah, buy something for them. Craftsman's Toys, yeah, buy that. The Galaxy Force Optimus, see if the price is right, I'd probably buy that because Legend Scale's kind of fun. Like I talked to you about the before this, like I've got this Legends like Samurai Optimus Primal that like I have no right to need this or want it, but it's been one of my favourite pickups recently because it's just fun. The Legend stuff's good that way. It's cheaper and it's more affordable to just go, I'll give it a bash. Not interested in any of the Rise of Beast stuff. Definitely not Dream Star toys. Nope, you're okay. But they're like a good number of the game going through. I'm going, yep, I want that. Yep, I want that. The chibi stuff's just brilliant. Like the Prairie King with the Combaticons, they've kind of got that goofy, kind of fun feel to them.
Yeah.
And the way that toys should be. So no, I think it was a really good third party panel reveal, and I'm very excited to see. I'm expecting to get offers from my wholesaler this week of some of that stuff going up, and then I'll be busy putting some pre-orders up.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
see
There's a fair chunk of stuff there. 'Cause, I mean, obviously, you're talking about limiting yourself on collections. Prime is my primary thing that I buy, but I do get the odd other bits and pieces that appeal to me. I don't, as you say, I won't limit myself. I won't just collect third party. I won't just collect. I think that's a, yeah, as you say, limiting yourself to one thing or one type of thing does mean you miss out on a lot of other stuff. But at the same time, as you say, you don't have to buy everything. You can buy what you like, and then it's like going back what we were saying way back in the videos, right back at the start when we started doing this. We're talking about when you first got Transformers. Transformers was a communal thing. It was playing with your mates. It was playing with their toys. It was borrowing toys off your friends. You didn't have everything, but somebody would have something you didn't have, and you'd get to experience it that way. And that's what we get now at the bar at a convention. We get people booming out toys that we haven't played with, and we get to have a go with them. So yeah, I think there's a lot of potential for some really, really nice stuff in the next few years. I'm going to predict that Fortress Maximus won't appear before 2027, maybe 2028, 2029. It's fan toys. No way of knowing.
no, and I'm going to go to Fanstoys website just now because they've got a wee what's their upcoming, I'm sure. But they take so long sometimes to get stuff up, because you've still got Blitzwing this year. Let's see. Where did it tell you there? But I mean, like, so the stuff that they've already revealed before that they've not got out yet, right? So you've got their Hero, which is their Optimus Prime. You've got their Ironhide and Ratchet, which are both 2025 toys. You've got Sideswipe and Red Alert. You've still then got, I mean, they've got stuff that, go back to they might not even release anything. They've got Grey Prototype Chrome Dome on there, which is FT62. Turbo's already up on their website with still to be revealed dates. What else is to come in 2025? Sovereign 2.0 is still to come in 2025. So we know 2025. I don't think they're getting on here as 2026, but I'm sure, because Blitzwing's still to come this year. I think. And then you've obviously got what they always do is the FT. They've already updated it with their Combaticons. That's mad. So still a couple to come this year, and then they're set, I'm sure, at the beginning of 2026, and then it's just a case of what to prioritise. I'm just trying to see if I can think what would be their smaller things to release next year. Wind Charger will get a release next year, 100%, because they'll have a good smaller bot in there. I don't know what else they'll do, but it'll be interesting. That's a fun time going forward, isn't it? Like,
so much fun, so many nice things. But yeah, Fanstoys, as you say, it's always a bit hit and miss a bit in terms of their scheduling. But yeah, very much looking forward to some of those bits and bobs. Anyway, we should probably wrap this up as we've been waffling on for God knows how long.
All time. But no, it's been good to catch up back again. Good to get back on track. As you said earlier, we've got some videos planned the next couple of weeks to build up to TF Nation. Cannot wait. I'll be doing a list this week of things to try and get in stock that have sold out for the convention. For example, the Pretty King Lucky Cat, and just see what's available. I don't know, but it'll be good fun, and I'll share a lot of stuff As we do the build up, I'll kind of share some of the stuff that I've picked up and what's coming in. I've ordered some stuff that I'm only going to keep for TFN just because I think it's good to have a kind of convention style exclusive. Like, it's not always convention exclusive, obviously, but if I offer it out to folk in person first, I think that's good fun. We'll see where we go. No, cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and thank you everybody for watching. If you have stuck us out this long, which I very much doubt, but you know, if you have, well done you. We'll be back hopefully next week for something exciting. Don't know what yet, but you know, we'll figure it out. And I'm going to upload. I've got a few sort of mid reviews and shorts and stuff that we're going to stick up. And yes, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again next time. Goodbye.
Bye.